Garrett Han and other characters like him. Because there's other stories that I've had the same issue. Difference is he's the only one I've actually managed to finish their storyline. And here's what it is. Finish his storyline. I only have 12 of his anima, so I can unlock him. And you need 100. Problem is, you can't do that. That's literally the only way I think, honestly, I can get Garrett Han at all is I'd have to do recalls and then basically use those points to ultimately get enough points to ultimately unlock him eventually. Because otherwise, yeah, I doubt you're going to do other people's quests or storylines or whatever, and then somehow you're going to get his anima. Like, the only way I can think of which, because realistically, the very last cutscene thing of Garrett Han's storyline literally is talking about where Garrett Han and one of his sons, or foster sons, whatever, basically they were going to join up and team up together and whatever, or generally seemed like they were definitely going to. But they don't, or maybe they do, but you don't get to do that. But obviously, the main point of also is that Garrett Han also sounds like he wants to travel with you to help him rehone his skills and get back in a fighting condition what he used to be, or at least enough to do his ultimate goals, or try to. But you don't. And then her and her sister are another perfect example. I haven't finished theirs, but I'm towards the end, especially in the one sister. The other one's kind of BS on how hard they make it. But again, in her storyline, maybe not particularly her, I don't think it's particularly her, she literally talks about the fact she's mad that her sister is basically trying to beat her to the punch of joining you in your caravan, but then she doesn't join your caravan. That just doesn't happen. But obviously, go to her storyline, the other one, she's not trying to join either. So basically just talking a whole lot of crap, because there's actually a few characters at least that I've ran into that were like that, where they talk about it, but they never actually do it. This character is kind of stupid, just in general. I never actually completed their storyline or anything, because he just seems really stupid, and I don't know, he doesn't seem particularly too impressive in fights or anything. But I don't know. But yeah, that's the only thing that does happen. And like, here's another perfect example. This character is a 2-star, I think. Maybe a 1, honestly. But yet, in order to unlock her, either A, need to use a box loot thing to randomly unlock her, or get the anima to unlock her, or try to go into a storyline. But in order to do that, you have to be having at least around 70,000 BP group you can put together, or one that could beat one that is that strong, to be able to beat this one other mission to finally unlock the region of being able to actually travel further into the glacier area, so you can actually do her mission and possibly unlock her that way. But you have to first do, you know, that whole super high level stuff. There's actually 2 or 3 people where you honestly probably could unlock them, but again, you need to have an insanely strong team in order to get that far. But yet, you know, again, like I said, like they're only like 2-star or something like that, where you're just like, okay, it's not really worth your time. Here's another one, like she's not terribly like high rank or anything, but again, her storyline is another one where she could have possibly joined you, but ultimately she never actually joins you. And I think it's the same thing for her as well, actually. And him as well. Like, honestly, some of these characters, like, storyline base of what they are and what they seem, there's no way they'd ever join your team. Like this guy, no way. This guy, no way. This guy, absolutely not. Because for him, for example, he's a high-end person that's leading an entire army of a nation. What's the lightness is really that he's gonna just like, meh, whatever, and join you. And leave his entire army and all that stuff. Like, seems horrendously unlikely. So like, I don't know, it just seems like there's quite a few characters in this game that literally the only way they're gonna join your team is literally by dumb luck. That makes no sense. Like, the only way that makes sense is that I actually unlocked her or something like that, which I haven't. It's just supposed to be a creature or something like that or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, it's a little bit of bullshit that's in the game that for whatever reason they just want to screw you on.